Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Welcome, basketball fans. Homecoming night here at Blackhawk Christian, on a little late because of all the pregame festivities. Along with Paul Suvar, I'm Brian Greenwald. Tonight, matchup of Blackhawk Christian coming in at 18-2 on the season, number 2 in Class 1A. We're taking on a sectional opponent, possibly tonight, the Hamilton Marines. Hamilton coming in at 2-18 on the season right now. Paul, what can we expect from tonight's game here?
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be another situation for Blackhawk where I really believe they're going to try and establish that inside presence. Really an advantage they've possessed just about every single game they've had this year. They've had size down on the block, and again, they're going to try and establish that early and try and apply pressure to Hamilton and extend that lead, and hopefully be able to dip in the bench here as the game progresses.
Blackhawk Christian, 9 seniors on the squad. That's a big advantage of them tonight. Hamilton only 2 seniors, so Hamilton a very young team. Very small school, obviously, up in Hamilton, about 90 students overall in the school. So these guys try to go out and get better every game. They only won 1 game last year, so they're already above that pace.
That's right.
This, I believe, is they got 2 more games, including tonight before sectional. And sectional is the host school, Hamilton, up there for sectional. And we'll find out that draw tomorrow. But tonight, you know, homecoming always a big game. A huge crowd here tonight. And should be a good matchup here. Hamilton's got to hope to contain the bigs, as you said. Tallest guy I see on the roster for them, 6'2", I believe.
Yeah, they are.
So 6'4", I'm sorry, 6'4".
Yeah.
So obviously inside presence and rebounding going to be a big key here.
Yeah, and it's always nice to be able to host the schools here like Hamilton, to bring them in here. And they're absolutely right. They're trying to build their program from the bottom up here. And the last 2 years have been tough for them, but definitely learning experiences as the coaches are trying to pour into those young student athletes and look for incremental process, incremental
progress.
Progress is the word I'm looking for. And you're absolutely right. So far this year, a couple wins under the belt here. They're hoping to come in and, keep this game competitive tonight with Blackhawk. Should be a challenge for them, though.
A quick congratulations to Kyle Zerbach, who was on the senior homecoming court tonight, representing the basketball team. So we're going to go down into the public address announcer for our pregame announcements, our starting lineup, national anthem, and we'll be back with you here in just a few minutes.
Oh Junior number 15, Dustin Poole. Junior number 23, Haley Merritt. Sophomore number 33, Harrison Beard. And senior number 42, Marshall Beard. And now your starting lineup for your Blackhawk Christian Braves. Stand 6'9" and freshman, number 3, Caleb Burke. A 6'6" junior, number 32, Randy Davidson. Running in the middle, standing at 6'8" and senior, number 4, Drake Thompson. One guard, 5'11" and a senior, number 10, Luke Sessenhausen. And rounding out the Braves line, a 6-foot senior, number 2, Jalen Moore. And coach for the Braves is Stan Beard.
Here's your starting lineups for tonight. Again for Hamilton, they start the sophomore Alex Thane, junior Dustin Cool, junior Bailey Merritt, sophomore Harrison Beard, and senior Marshall Beard. Only one senior in the starting lineup there for the Marines. Blackhawk Christian, it's the lineup you've come to expect. Saspenhausen and Mall in the backcourt. Drake Thompson takes the middle with Frankie Davidson and Caleb First up front. And looking in the center circle there, you can already see the height disadvantage that Hamilton's under here tonight. Frankie Davidson off the tip. Sassenhausen gets it over to Mall, shoots the three, buries it.
Boy, pretty ball movement right off the bat there by the Braves. Again, just swing the ball around. Definitely expect Hamilton to kind of be in a zone here.
Sassenhausen with the steal. Frankie Davidson goes up with it. Goes up again. There's First. And rebound there to Dustin Cool for the Marines.
Yeah, that might be an early sign here for the Braves. Putting that pressure, applying it, trying to dictate pace here with Hamilton and extend that lead out early.
Here's number 11, Alex Thane from the corner with three.
Good shot right there. Good ball movement by Hamilton. Confident strike right there.
Davidson left-hand side, inside to Caleb First, up and in.
Nice. Boy, patient offense right there. Allow Caleb to establish low post presence on the block.
Pressure there by Blackhawk Christian, out of bounds to the Braves, as Thane couldn't quite handle it. Mall gets it into First. Baseline jumper is good.
Nice.
Two quick buckets there for the freshman Caleb First.
Yeah, out of bounds plays. Bring them up there. Easy points for the Braves here.
Thane. We got a timeout called here by Hamilton. Blackhawk applying the full court pressure. And coach is going to talk to the Marines about how to break that pressure. We've got a 30-second timeout here.
Yeah, not surprised here. Again, the Braves starting the after a made basket, applying pressure full court, and we've seen payoff dividends. Last two possessions, they've made buckets. They've made life difficult for Hamilton, actually turned them over and able to get some easy layups off those turnovers as well.
7-3 right now is our score, much like the last game, establishing the freshman Caleb First early and often here so far tonight.
Yeah, and Hamilton's going to come out in a zone and try and do the best of their ability. I mean, they've starting at 6'1", 6'2" is their big right now. That's a huge size discrepancy. They're going to do their best to try and play some team defense and help over the top on Caleb and Drake on the block, but it's a tall task for to try and contain a couple tall guys.
Here's Merritt out top, gets it over to Cool. Cool back to Merritt. Merritt, the leading scorer for the Marines so far this year. Cool shoots the three. Top of the key.
Nice. Well, a little two-man game right there. Slip screen. Cool kind of floats out to the perimeter. Hit that left-hand wing.
Saspenhausen couldn't get it. Looks like Hamilton tipped it out of bounds. Merritt tips it out. Braves basketball. Jalen will take it from the sideline. Get into Drake Thompson on the baseline. Jalen look for the three real quick. Drake Thompson from the baseline, no good. Caleb First has the rebound. Jalen looks underneath. Frankie Davidson up and in.
Yeah, pretty pass right there. Offensive rebound by First, kicking it out to Jalen. Jalen wisely, a little pump fake. One dribble step in and found a wide open Frankie on that left-hand block, who went up strong, absorbed the contact, and has the chance, the opportunity here to get an and one.
Davidson up and in. 3-point play makes the score 10-6. Hamilton inbounds. Marshall Beard bringing it up. And that's going to go out of bounds off Saspenhausen. Thane again had a little trouble handling the ball, but Luke knocked it out of bounds for Marines ball.
That was a really nice press break there by Hamilton, though. They're able to break the press and push that ball up and have an opportunity for an open layup.
Spin move, baseline jumper by Merritt, no good. Davidson in first, fight for it. Frankie comes out. Frankie drives around Merritt, looks for Saspenhausen on the baseline, nice. Buries the three.
Boy, Saspenhausen set his feet, but again, that's created by Frankie, kind of a one-man fast break there.
Beard losing possession, but they're going to call probably Frankie with the reach in there on the press. Yep, Frankie gets to foul his first.
Coach is not going to be disappointed with that, though. Applying pressure, working hard, taking some of those chances early on here to strip that ball away and extend out the lead.
The one thing I would say, though, is I don't think Blackhawk's going to have to reach in order for that press to work.
That's a good point.
I think with their height and their double teams, it's going to work regardless of what they do.
Yes. Out
of bounds to the Marines, as once again the Marines had a little trouble handling the pass. Good break of the pressure there, though.
Yeah, backdoor kind of slide cut there by Thane. Again, just ended up reaching off his hands there, unable to contain that.
Here's Beard with the long three. Off the rim, no good. Cool with the rebound, though. Cool with a little jumper for two.
Oh, nice shot right there. Offensive rebound there by the Marines. Boy, that's definitely something that the Braves can work on and try and correct here. These are games and opportunities where you try and look for those opportunities to hit back in the practice floor and really kind of dig deep on things like box outs, fundamentals.
Steal by Blackhawk inside. Caleb First, nice fake and up and in.
Nice, good defense.
Nice job gathering himself there before he went up with it.
Definitely.
First tried to knock it out of bounds. Beard has it, though, and he's going to bring it up for the Marines. He's going to get himself trapped there, though. Gets it over to Harrison Beard. I'm going to say brothers, even though I don't know for sure.
Let's go with that. I like it.
Jalen Mall with the steal against Merritt all the way up and in.
Yeah, boy, defense into offense there again. We've seen that numerous times this year.
Dustin Cool leaks out for the Marines with a nice layup. Nice. Had Drake Thompson on his back there. Drake did not want to go up for the foul. Let him have the bucket instead. 19-10 here early on.
Yeah, the pace is comfortable for the Braves, but
Drake Thompson with another one underneath.
We're shooting a high percentage from the field so far here in the first quarter. I love it.
Hamilton's got to get it in. They do. Dustin Cool tries to go between Maul and Saspenhausen. They're going to call the foul there on Luke.
We're halfway through the first quarter, not even. 4:18 left in the first. 21 points so far. That's on pace for 42 for the quarter. That's impressive.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
The Marines have Marshall Beard with it in the backcourt, guarded by Davidson. Marshall Beard has handled it on the press some here tonight so far. Done a good job with that. Merritt gets it over to Cool, now Thane. And Cool wasn't looking. It's going to be a backcourt violation as Merritt picks it up over and back to the Braves.
Yeah, good pressure being applied there in the half court by the Braves. Causing a little confusion, jumping out on those screens, hedging out, forcing those turnovers there on Hamilton, getting the ball back.
Blackhawks done a good job going over the top to Drake Thompson so far here tonight. Obviously, Drake's going to have that advantage no matter what here tonight.
Big time.
What Blackhawk has to be careful of is to not fall in love with that pass if they play any bigger teams coming up in the season here.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Frankie up and in. Nice underneath move there by Davidson. 5 points tonight for Frankie, 23-10, extending the lead to 13.
I know Jalen's got tremendous court vision, and we've seen it even in the half-court sense right there. 2 passes where he's been able to kind of go cross-court over the top to Frankie, finding him wide open for easy layups.
Dustin Kuhl moved his feet a little bit there on the dribble. Out of bounds to the Braves. 3.5 minutes remaining. 23-10 is our score. Davidson looking over the top of the zone. Sassenhausen to Mall. Baseline three off the front rim. No good. Rebound there to Griffin Coley into the ball game for the Marines. Here's Beard guarded by Mall. Mall picks his pocket. Goes up all the way in with the left-handed layup.
Oh, boy, beautiful. Beautiful play there. That's what Jalen's known for. Heavy defense. Stripping the ball away. Getting easy layups there for his team.
Coley with the three.
His confidence
kind of drifting to the left there on that jump shot.
Confident stroke by the young man.
Davidson, nice to see that stroke back.
Boy, Frankie. And he wound up with that and just confidently rose up over the top.
Thane with the left-handed jumper, no good. Sassenhausen tips it to Thompson. Here come the Braves. 28-13. That alley-oop went a little too high. They're going to be out of bounds to the Marines.
I think the official's even a little surprised. He did.
I think he thought it may have been tipped because it was so high. You don't expect it to be that high.
Oh, goodness.
If we learned anything earlier in the season, Paul, it was that you can't throw a good alley-oop unless it's a big guy throwing to a big guy.
That's right. You got to have a 6'9" or over.
Mall, I think, tried for the steal off of his face there on that one. And they're going to get Davidson on the foul there in the backcourt. That's going to be his second already. And we're going to see a substitution here. Devin Donaldson, the senior, into the ball game for the Braves. Don't want Frankie picking up that third foul. You know, you may not expect big minutes from him tonight, but that one goes all the way down court, and the smart move there by Dustin Kuhl. He threw it off of Sassenhausen. That way the Marines could keep possession.
They've done that a couple times on the press break, just gone straight up over the top, sent a man deep, and hit him on the Hail Mary. Yeah, fortunate to be able to maintain that. Again, you're right. Good play there by Kuhl to knock it off of Sassenhausen.
Beard with the three, no good. Drake Thompson, the way to chase down that rebound.
Wow, that was good quick feet by Drake.
Caleb first tried to go in, but he forgot the ball. Dustin Kuhl comes back down for the Marines. Coley thought about the three. Whoa. Long three-pointer by Beard. No good. And here's Jalen Mall for the Braves.
We saw Beard put a couple of those up in the warm-ups. I thought he was just kind of, horsing around a little bit, but no, that's game shots.
Caleb first with the layup. 8 points early on for Caleb. I think what Beard didn't realize or maybe couldn't do anything about is he was actually pushing first to his strong side there.
Right.
He was giving him that left-hand side, and that's what Caleb wants.
Yeah, no kidding. That's too easy for Caleb.
Bailey Merritt with the long three. Merritt's first points of the night. And watching him in warm-ups, he's comfortable with that shot.
Yeah.
He's got a good-looking stroke.
He does, yeah. Nice shot right there. He shoots it confidently. He's got some skill for the Hamilton Marines.
Devin Donaldson sets his feet.
There we go.
Drake Thompson with the offensive board up and in. I'm running out of space on the scorebook here, Paul. Again, too long on the pass. Kuhl couldn't chase that one down. Braves will take possession underneath their own basket.
Minute 17, we're running out of room in the scorebook.
Minute 17, we got 32-16 already is our score. 32 points here in the first quarter for Blackhawk Christian.
Yeah, pace, the Braves are completely comfortable with this pace going up and down, and they've been shooting the ball very, very well in the first quarter. A little unexpected. I mean, 16 points for Hamilton. That's pretty strong. They did a good job hitting from the outside, hitting a few threes here to keep themselves at least within contact.
Traveling by Thane, out of bounds to the Braves. Yeah, you mentioned, Hamilton averaging just under 41 points a game so far, and they're on a 60-point pace here so far.
They've got to be happy with their effort.
Caleb first, all the way in with the slam.
Oh, man, get up there, young Caleb first. Find him in the soft part of that belly of the zone. Have Caleb rise up and punch it home.
First double figures in the first quarter, 10 points for the freshman. Merritt to Beard. Beard guarded by Mall. Gets it across to Harrison Beard. Harrison Beard not looking for the three like his brother. Here we got Coley. Out to Beard. He shot from there earlier in the game. We got Coley bringing Drake Thompson all the way out to the volleyball line. Here's Merritt. Merritt guarded by Sassenhausen. Good job by Luke applying the pressure. Nice backdoor by Thane. Couldn't quite get the layup to go.
Well, they've had a couple like that to Thane tonight in the first quarter. Just unable to convert.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Inside, Drake Thompson gets the foul.
Oh, beautiful pass right there again. You beat zones by passing over the top and then cutting into the seams. That's exactly what Jalen did. He sliced into the paint right there and found a wide open Drake down on the right-hand block, and he powered it up and absorbed that contact, earned a couple free throws.
9.3 seconds remaining. Thompson's first one off the back rim, no good. Drake shooting just over 50% from the free throw line this season. Part of his game I know he works hard on, he hopes to improve on.
There we go.
Second one in. Thompson with 7 points tonight, 35-16 as we're winding down the first quarter here. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Sassenhausen with the steal. He gets it inside to first with 2 seconds. Out to Mall, shoots the three at the buzzer, off the back rim, no good. The score at the end of the first quarter, Blackhawk Christian 35, Hamilton 16. We'll be right back here on The Voice.
What will you find at Marco's Pizza in Leo? Dough made fresh every day, along with sauces and blended cheeses that are the foundation for robust meats and the freshest vegetables for authentic Italian pizza you can taste. Marco's Pizza, locally owned and operated for 12 years. They offer dine-in, delivery, or carry-out. But not only for pizza, they have subs, wings, salads, and more. Call 627-2227 or order online at marcos.com. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in Leo. Authentic Italian pizza you can taste. At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Ah, let me see.
The course schedule tonight is a lot of points. Welcome back to Blackhawk Christian. Hamilton starts the second quarter. They are down 35-16. Paul, I don't know if I've ever seen a 35-point quarter.
That's, boy, I tell you, at a high school level, you've got 8 minutes to do it. You had better be shooting lights out from downtown or have a tremendous field goal percentage. And, the Braves did a little both of that tonight. I mean, even on the missed shots that they had, they were able to corral offensive rebounds and put them in for putbacks. So, yeah, 35-point first quarter for the Braves. That's they got to be happy with that.
Paul, I want you to take a look at the lineup Blackhawks got out there right now. 6'6",
oh my.
6'6", 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". Caleb first with the bucket. And we got the foul there, looks like on Beard, his first.
Coach having a little fun tonight.
You got Kyle Zerbach running the point. Well, no, actually, you got Frankie running the point, but
you don't get any bigger than what you're going to see right now from the Braves.
That is all you can do there.
Good night.
First with 13 points already tonight, 38-16 is our score. Blackhawks running a
1-3-1
zone here.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, all that length makes it really difficult to pass over the top. And oh, there we go.
Steal there, close to a steal. First, somebody's got to get on the floor there.
Nice.
They're going to call that there. I think looks like they're calling the jump.
Wow.
Indeed they are. Blackhawk Christian will take the ball. Nice pressure. Frankie and Caleb with the double team there. And here comes Blackhawk with the ball. Frankie again running point for Blackhawk. It's inside to first. Frankie will shoot the three from the left side.
What do you do with that on defense? I mean, do you pinch down low and try and mitigate the 6'10", 6'9", 6'8", bigs, and slough off of Frankie?
Jump ball here, out of bounds to the Marines. Frankie tied Merritt up there on the outside.
Good night. I mean, Frankie, if you give him any kind of room whatsoever, he's comfortable shooting from 2-3 steps behind the line and just winding up and going over the top. This is a fun lineup. This is kind of interesting.
Frankie obviously at 6'6", he's played a lot of post in his life, but Frankie's very comfortable there on the outside, comfortable handling the ball.
Yep.
And we got the blocking foul there, looks like on Caleb. Yep, first. Picks up his first. Fourth on Blackhawk Christian here tonight. Hamilton take the ball in.
There we go.
There's a steal. Here comes Zerbach with the ball. Zerbach's going to hold up. Gets to Hofer out top. Hofer looked down to Drake, but hit the rim instead. Hamilton comes out with it.
Yeah, good thought there. Good thought. I mean, Hofer ended up turning. Jared saw Drake down on the block. It was the right play, just a little hot on the pass.
Beard with the three. He's off with that. First with the rebound. Davidson tried to get to Thompson. I don't think Thompson could catch that ball even if it was right there.
That was hot.
Hofer off the front rim, no good. There's Zerbach fighting for the rebound.
Nice look.
Underneath, Drake couldn't quite come up with it, but we got out of bounds. Beard did tip it. The Braves will keep it.
Well, I guess that's kind of the risk a little bit. I mean, when you put all your bigs out there on the floor, you lose a little bit of that passing touch at times, and we send that the last couple possessions here.
30-second timeout here by Hamilton. 41-16 is our score. And Paul, we mentioned it. We had balanced scoring at the end of the first quarter. The balanced scoring that you'd like to see at the end of the game. You know, first had 10 in the first quarter, 8 for Frankie Davidson, 7 for Thompson and Mall. First has added 3 more. He's got 13. Davidson's got 11. And we've extended the lead here at the beginning of the second quarter.
It's hard to imagine that by the end of the first quarter you'd have almost 3 guys in double figures. But that's where Blackhawk found themselves at. And again, they come out hot again. Obviously, we've seen this different lineup here that Coach Davidson is employing. The supersized lineup. Frankie running the point. So yeah, it's kind of fun. It's an interesting game, a game where they probably have a little bit of leeway to try some different things, and obviously they know that Hamilton's in their sectional as well, so it's a good opportunity for them to look. You don't know if they might get Hamilton again in the draw.
Davidson all the way. Nobody stepped in front of him. 13 points for Frankie. 43-16 is our score. Blackhawk stays in this trapping zone. Nice. Thompson out there.
Oh, there we go.
Cool tried to tip it off the foot. First, tips it ahead to Frankie Davidson with the slam. First couldn't quite corral it, but corralled it just enough to be able to tip it up front to Frankie.
Yeah, absolutely right. Wasn't able to get his paws on it, but was able to tip it. Oh, there we go again.
Hofer gets it ahead to Davidson. Davidson looks first, couldn't quite get it. Frankie tried to go up for it, and Beard comes down with it for the Marines. Merritt, nice pass down low to Cool, who couldn't quite handle it. First has trouble handling it as well. Gets it ahead to Jared Hofer. Blackhawk needs to slow it down just a little bit here. And instead they throw it off the hands of First out of bounds. Just a little too much on that one. Probably trying to do a little too much with that pass.
Yeah. A little quick. I mean, that's when you're in the half-court set, you got all those bigs. I mean, just end up run your offense, establish your low post game right there if you don't have a run out. Likely to get an easy basket just like this.
Davidson with the layup. 47-16 now our score. 4.5 remaining halftime. And we're going to go from a big lineup to a small lineup here in just a second.
He's going ultra small. This is great.
As we'll tell you about here in just a moment. Left-hand baseline is Coley. He's trapped by Zerbach in First. He tries again to throw it off the body. It doesn't work, but Beard comes up with it. Now you got Marshall Beard up top to Merritt. Hamilton just can't get any shots off. Yeah. Coley finally does from the three-point range and buries it.
Yeah, good shot from there. Good patience to be strong with the ball. Rotate that ball around, hit that left-hand corner pocket three.
He did exactly what you had to do there, Coley did.
Yeah,
shot it quickly.
Yeah, be quick.
Thompson gets the layup in the foul.
Well, again, I mean, that's your half-court offense right there, guys. If you don't have a leak out, you don't have a run out there, easy layup, just establish your bigs. I mean, throw it up top to Drake, throw it up top to Jared, throw it up top to Caleb. You get these guys who have an extreme height advantage, the ball in their hands in a position where they can score with it. And if you do that on a consistent basis, good things happen.
Into the lineup, Luke Sassmanhausen, Michael Pulver, Jalen Mall, Luke Sassmanhausen. Thompson buries it and allows Logan Garton, our center of the lineup, to come in.
I was looking out there and like, well, you got Jalen maybe running the 5. No, we got Garton. You know, old Logan's coming in here and he'll be the big for the Braves.
Well, and you talk about the size of Blackhawk, and you know there's absolutely nothing Hamilton can do.
Yeah.
Logan Garton matches the tallest player on Hamilton's roster at 6'4". Merritt shoots the 3 over Pulver. Nice shot by Bailey Merritt.
Really good stroke right there from Merritt.
Hamilton living and dying by the threes here tonight so far. Michael Pulver tries to drive against Beard. Sassmanhausen, Donaldson
There we
Garton
go.
back to Donaldson. Nice pass. Off the back rim, no good. Dustin Kuhl comes down with the rebound. Now Beard in the back court. Gets the head to Kuhl. Kuhl looked for the pass and it's going to stay with Hamilton. Donaldson tipped it out. Side now bounds. Should be a little bit easier to get the ball inbounds when you don't have the height that they've been dealing with for the whole game so far.
Yeah, it's going to be a breath of fresh air to a certain degree there for Hamilton. Not to be trying to look through the trees to, even inbounds the ball or swing the ball around on the perimeter. Goodness. With
the bigs out of the lineup, Blackhawk goes back to a man-to-man. Beard gets it over to Merritt. Merritt's guarded by Maul. Down on the baseline, tried to get it to Dustin Kuhl. Couldn't quite handle it, and Braves will take it out of bounds.
Nice. Boy, again, it's a different look. Height shrinks down tremendously, but quickness goes up tremendously as well. So Braves able to apply that pressure just in a different style, different methodology with that.
Culver tries to dribble it in, gets the ball stolen, and he steals it right back. Culver with nice hands. Nice look away. Couldn't quite get the layup to go, though. Nice attempt there by Pulver.
Good creativity there by Pulver again. Retrieving the ball and then making an offensive move.
Donaldson comes up with a steal, and the Marines fouled before Maul could take off. We get the foul here on number 12. Johnson's got his first. Team's fifth. Blackhawks brings it up with 2.5 minutes remaining before halftime. Got an official timeout here on the court. We're going to reset the out of bounds here.
I'm not sure what the problem. There might have been just a discussion taking place with the coach.
Yeah, I don't think the third official was ready for that inbounds. Yeah. Now we got Saspenhausen right hand side. Looks into Maul. Nice cutting cut. Logan Garton got the foul. Nice cut there by Garton. Nice look.
Yeah, great find. Again, we mentioned it just about every single game how Jalen's is a floor general out there, and he's got great court vision in the open court and obviously in the half court as well. We've seen that on display tonight in the first half, finding cross-court passes and open cutters, slicing into the lane.
Garton's first one is off. Jacob Petit checks into the ball game for Hamilton as Harrison Beard picked up his second foul. Coach Beard will get him out of there. Garton's second one, up and good. Logan Garton on the scorebook with his first point of the night. 51-22, 29-point lead for Blackhawk. Merritt gets it over to Thane. Thane tried to throw it over. Maul couldn't. Here's Petit. Out to Merritt. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Garton with the rebound. That was right on. Just barely tipped out.
Yeah, good look there.
Jalen Maul, three from the baseline.
Nice shot. Easy play right there. Push ahead on the secondary break. End up finding a wide open Jalen Maul in the left corner. Confident stroke there by Jalen.
54-22 with a minute 45 remaining before the half. Merritt crosses the line for the Marines. Gets to Thane. Left-handed baseline jumper. No good. Garton with the rebound. Nice job by Logan down there on the blocks. Donaldson looks down to Sespenhausen on the baseline. Pulver cuts through. Thane tips it, but Maul has it. Maul penetrates, gets the left-hand layup to go.
Oh, pretty play there by Jalen again, just slicing into the lane, and great body control by him to end up spinning that ball off the glass. Offhand.
Merritt goes all the way in. Garton comes across to commit the foul. Nobody stopped the ball there, and Merritt took it all the way in with a nice drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good hard drive, hard nose, dip your head down in, and create some contact there if nobody steps in front of you.
Merritt's a junior, 6'1 junior. Was a leading scorer on the team last year. Hit the first. 7 points tonight. Not sure where that buzzer was, but he'll get a second free throw here. 1:11 remaining in the half. Merritt's second one off the back rim. Michael Pulver comes down with it for the Braves. Pulver with a push, brings it back out, and then pushes again. Donaldson, baseline, three off the rim. And Garton tries to get it, but Thane comes down with the rebound as we under a minute in the half. Dustin Cool, a turnaround jumper three is no good. Jalen comes down with it for Blackhawk. Jalen looked ahead to Garton and gets it to Donaldson. Saspenhausen for three off the rim. Michael Pulver couldn't quite get it. Goes up again, still couldn't get it. Garton fights for it, but Merritt comes down with it. Boy, good effort underneath by both Pulver and Garton trying to get second opportunities.
Yeah, good ball movement as well by the Braves, trying to swing that ball around, the extra pass, passing up good shots to get great shots. Unfortunately, unable to connect from downtown, and you got good scrap. Both sides of the ball right there, trying to corral that ball on the offensive glass, and then ultimately the Marines being able to close out the defensive possession with that defensive rebound.
Beard comes in for Petit as we're under 30 seconds to go in the half. Marshall Beard dribbling it, guarded by Garton. And Garton comes up with the steal after the reach in by Donaldson. And out of bounds, Donaldson couldn't quite corral it. 15 seconds to go, and the Marines will take possession.
Yeah, good thought. Push that ball ahead there. Again, see if you can get an easy basket here. Time winding down in the first half.
Yeah, Garton looks left. He may have had a guy open on his right, but again, a good pass would have had Donaldson there in the corner as well. Merritt, reach in by Pulver. Here comes Donaldson. Gets to Logan. Garton, layup couldn't go. Beard has it with 5 seconds. Here comes Merritt with 3 seconds. He's going to drive all the way against Saspenhausen and gets the bucket to go.
Good drive.
Nice job by Bailey Merritt to wrap up the half. And the halftime score, 56 for Blackhawk Christian, 25 for Hamilton. We'll be back with second half action here in just a minute on The Voice.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, You have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
You know that at L&S Alignment, they know auto repair from A to Z, but even this fact isn't enough to convince everyone of the superior service you'll receive. So just to let you know, they know their ABCs about auto repair, not only frontwards, but backwards. Don't believe us? Well, then here we go. Z.
Zoom or zip on in with your car, truck, or RV, domestic or foreign.
Y.
You get the best advice and service.
X.
Extremely knowledgeable about your vehicle.
W.
Water pump.
V.
Vibration damper. Cars have those?
Told you, they've got all parts for all vehicles. U.
Universal joints.
T.
Thermostats.
S.
Suspension.
R.
Radiators.
Q.
Quick service.
P.
Pistons.
O.
Oil pumps.
N.
Nose panels.
Nose panels.
Zoom time.
M.
Mufflers.
L.
Linkage.
K.
Knee assembly.
J.
Jounce brackets.
Jounce brackets.
Hey, you asked.
I.
Ignitions.
H.
Hydraulic hoses.
G.
Gear assembly.
F.
Filters.
E.
Exhaust system.
D.
Drive shaft.
C.
Carburetors.
B.
Batteries.
And A.
Air conditioning.
Frontwards or backwards, it's the same great service. L&S Alignment on Hartsville Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. They're so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Blackhawk Christian. About a minute to go in halftime. Your score is 56-25. In that first half, Hamilton 6 3-pointers as they tried to keep it close. Interesting lineup choices, obviously, by Coach Davidson in that first half. 4 Braves in double figures in the first half.
I'll tell you what, yeah, it's one of those games where, again, I mean, you respect your opponent and you understand that they're both competing out there at the best of their abilities, but it's a game where the Braves here have the opportunity to kind of mix it up a little bit. You know, I mean, we saw a lineup that had every single one of our bigs out there with Frankie running the point, so we had 6'6" being the smallest player that we had, and we saw it to be a pretty effective lineup for the Braves, at least in this matchup tonight. But give credit to the Marines as well tonight. They come out, they fought hard. They're above their average. They're on pace to score 50, which would be above their typical average on a game-to-game basis. And absolutely, they're shooting lights out from 3, hitting 6 threes. So good things from both sides of the court right there. They can hang their hats on.
Yeah, Hamilton's high point so far this season is 55. So, I mean, they're certainly on pace to come close to that here tonight if they keep up that three-point shooting here in the second half. The Braves are going to start things. We talked at half, how long does Coach Davidson keep his starters in? I think you want to get off to a good start here in the second half with your starters. And, honestly, I'd see a couple minutes of these guys in here, and as long as things stay the same, I think he's going to go deep into his bench. Yeah,
absolutely. It's an opportunity for the entire team to get a little bit of run tonight, get some playing time, and empty your bench out here, hopefully, if the lead continues to be extended out.
Merritt with the rebound off the Davidson miss. Merritt gets it over to Dustin Kuhl. Kuhl's in the lane, gets it to Thane with a three-pointer off the back rim. And Beard fighting for it. Nice offensive rebound for Beard. Couldn't quite get it. First and Thompson both fighting for it. Out of bounds to the Marines.
Oh, goodness, yeah. I mean, both the bigs got their paws on it and wanted to corral that rebound in. Unfortunately, as Caleb lost track of it, ended up dribbling out of bounds.
Underneath for the Marines. Merritt in the corner, started by Saspenhausen. Here's Beard, gets it over to Thane. Now Kuhl. Kuhl with a little penetration, picked up the dribble. Thompson with the steal. Maul gets ahead to Davidson. Davidson's going to go ahead and drive.
Nice.
Gets it alley-oop to first.
There we go. Get out on the break. We know that Caleb First has got legs to get up and down the floor. Beautiful pass right there by Frankie, setting up that angle, floating it right above the rim, and First pounds it home.
We talked about it, big to big. It's the only way to do an alley-oop.
That's right.
Beard with a jumper, no good. Saspenhausen comes down with it for the Braves. Luke comes down, nobody guards him. Takes a little jumper, no good. Thompson with the rebound, and he gets a foul called.
Yeah, I think Luke was surprised. I mean, that nobody came out to meet him as he was dribbling the ball in. He kind of rushed that shot a little bit because he was so wide open.
Luke was going to stop at the three-point line. Expected somebody to come out, dribbled it into the elbow. Still nobody came out. Sometimes when you're all alone, that's the actual worst shot you can take.
It is. I mean, you're so surprised. You get out of rhythm there. It doesn't become a rhythm jump shot for you. But Drake again down on the block, able to kind of clean it up, corral in that offensive rebound and go up, absorb some contact, hit that first free throw.
Thompson trying to get to 60. And we do it.
There we go.
Thompson with a dozen tonight. 60-25 is our score. 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Merritt gets the cool long three-pointer off the front rim. Merritt with a nice offensive rebound. Oh, bad cut there by Thane. Thane went the other way. Merritt thought he was going to stay out of bounds to the Braves.
Yeah, a little miscommunication right there. Good offensive rebound. Able to get that ball back, but ended up pitching out of bounds there.
Jalen Mall has it left-hand side for Blackhawk. Gets it down low to Thompson. Couldn't quite handle the pass. Merritt comes away with it for the Marines. Long pass ahead to Thane. Thane will slow it down. Merritt will shoot the long three. Off the rim, no good. Jalen with the rebound for Blackhawk. Jalen pushes the pressure. Saspenhausen dribbles at baseline. Gets it out to Frankie for three. Off the rim, no good. Nice rebound there by Coley. Coley tries to get it ahead to Kuhl. Couldn't handle the pass. Out of bounds to Blackhawk.
Yeah, frenetic pace here to start the third quarter. Getting up and down the floor, both teams.
Nick Johnson into the ball game, replacing Thane. Blackhawk will bring it up just under 6 minutes remaining in the third. Jalen cross court to Davidson, down low to Thompson. Thompson cross court to Mall, shoots the three, out, no good. Nice rebound by Caleb First.
Good board, long rebound, very rangy, quick feet, quick hands.
Caleb First goes all the way in with a left-handed floater.
Boy, gets rewarded for his effort on the offensive glass. The ball finds its way back to him, and nice touch there by the 6'9", 6'10" Caleb First.
Long three-pointer off the rim, no good by Coley. Caleb First comes down with it for Blackhawk. Hamilton goes zone here, stays in zone. Mall left-hand side after the skip pass.
Nice ball. Good luck.
Saspenhausen to Davidson. Davidson drives baseline, tipped out of bounds by the Marines. It'll stay with Blackhawk.
Yeah, good ball movement right there. Good ball movement right there. Skip passes, swinging the ball back around there, but maybe a little too unselfish on that play, trying to rise up over the top.
Mall
Nice
with a
shot.
long three. Jalen Mall with 15 points tonight. Extends it to a 40-point lead for Blackhawk.
Yeah, that's a really easy play there for Jalen. Again, out of bounds, he just steps right in, and nobody came out to close out on him. That was he had all day to wind up on that.
Merritt looks for help, gets it in the form of Dustin Kuhl. Throws it right in Thompson's
Yikes.
face, I think.
Yeah.
Jalen had Luke ahead, now gets it to Luke, and
There
he
we go.
scores the layup.
Nice.
Saspenhausen with 5 points, and looks like bloody nose possibly there for First. Maybe he's the one that took the ball in the
I
face
think it
there.
was. There's some ricocheting going on down on the defensive side there with was it Cool? I think it was trying to fit that pass in. Ended up ricocheting off a couple of Braves, and yeah, Caleb might have been worse for the wear on that one.
Got a little blood on the floor, so we're going to get that cleaned up before we continue play. Can't take any chances here, so they'll have a little timeout. Coach Beard gets a chance to talk to his guys, encourage the troops. And First is going to go to the locker room, try to get that bloody nose stopped. Coach Davidson will call his guys over. Kyle Zerbach's going to come in for First. 67-25 is our score. We've extended the lead out to 42 here. Again, don't expect the starters to play a whole lot more here in this half. But some of them have extended their scoring here. Jalen Mall with 15 points now. Caleb First with 17. Drake Thompson with a dozen. And Frankie Davidson still with 17 points.
Yeah, it's to be expected. I mean, we came out here in the third quarter. Again, the starters kind of ramped it back up, and kind of a faster pace than what Hamilton is maybe accustomed to or would like to see it at. But give them credit. They're continuing to work hard and to put up shots and to compete, to the best of their abilities with what happens to be just a superior opponent for them tonight. But a lot of high energy, good effort that we're seeing out of the Marines, and expect that for the rest of the game here yet.
Yeah, 11-0 run here to start this third quarter. Last game, against South Adams, Blackhawk Christian, it was an 8-point lead at halftime, and Blackhawk came out in that game and outscored the Starfires 14-3 in that third quarter to really help extend that lead, and Starfires were never in it from that point on. Yeah,
we talked about this a little bit too. I mean, just how at times it seems that the Braves can be their own worst enemy. Whether it's believing the press clippings or playing down to their opponents. We've seen that a couple times throughout the schedule here this year. But I'll tell you what, the Braves came out on fire tonight, playing with purpose and vigor. And they've been very intentional with the effort and intensity on the defense side of the ball. And obviously it's been paying off dividends for them tonight here at 67-25.
Yeah, you got to hand it to Hamilton. I mean, they're playing their style of game.
Yeah.
They're shooting the threes. They
Definitely.
hit 6 threes there in that first half. Merritt's had a nice game. Dustin Kuhl's had a nice game as far as shooting goes. they're outmanned here tonight with the height and just the pressure Blackhawks able to put on.
Yeah, and that's a challenge. That's I tell you what, just about every team that the Braves have played this season have been in that same position as well. The Braves have been a handful this year for every team, every opponent they've come in contact with, and save for that Northside game, which I know Coach Davidson would love a rewind on that one. If they had an opportunity to play that one over again, he'd take it. They've been in every single game, and even the tight ones, they've found almost every single time a way to squeak it out and to make enough plays down the stretch to pull out victories.
Hamilton, another chance there to throw the ball over the pressure, and Jalen Mall picked up a quick second foul. But now they had another out-of-bounds pass, and Blackhawk will take possession.
Yeah, that's been an issue at times tonight. In the first half, we saw that. First time here in the second half that Hamilton's had issues on an out-of-bounds play. But
Saspenhausen with a nice cut in the lane. Gets it to Zerbach with a nice look.
Oh, beautiful pass right there. Get into that soft part of the zone. Nice cut there. Good find by Saspenhausen down to Zerbach.
Zerbach with his first 2 of the night. I don't think there's any truth to the rumor that Kyle's going to put his suit and tie back on here for the second half.
Yeah.
Kyle was on the homecoming court before the game. Nice ceremony.
I'd be impressive, though. I tell you what. I don't think any of the fans would complain.
Beard short on the 3. Frankie Davidson with the rebound for Blackhawk. Tries to get it into Drake Thompson, but a nice steal there by Dustin Kuhl.
Yeah, tight window right there. It closed quick.
Kuhl to Beard. In the corner now is Merritt. Gets it back out to Johnson. Now Beard again. Merritt will take it from him. Out to Marshall Beard. Now Johnson, long 3, no good. Saspenhausen comes down with the board.
Hamilton likes to shoot threes, but they're probably shooting it 2 or 3 steps further back than what they're accustomed to, just to try and get it over the length of the Braves tonight, which has definitely been a mitigating factor for them as well.
Traveling by Saspenhausen, out of bounds to the Marines. Yeah, the other thing they're doing is, obviously they're trying to get that ball up quick, and, I think they're rushing some of those threes.
Yeah.
Although we did see, I think it was Thane in the first half, hit a 3 that he really rushed up there before Davidson came after him with the long reach. Got the full timeout coming here by Hamilton as they started their offensive set. We'll take the timeout with them. Your score 69-25. We'll be right back on The Voice.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven.
Hamilton with the ball out of bounds. Long 3-pointer by Beard is off. Zerbach with the rebound for Blackhawk. 2:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Jalen Mall dribbles left-hand side. Gets it down to Davidson. Nice save into Zerbach. Shoots it out to Saspenhausen on the right-hand side. Luke will bring it out, guarded by Thane. Cross court, and they're going to go the other way. Maybe Zerbach, I think, maybe?
Oh, yeah. It's an interesting call there. They got Zerbach on an illegal screen. Yeah, okay. I didn't totally see that, but...
Yeah, I was looking at the pass to Davidson at the time. Didn't see the screen that he was setting down low. Either way, Merritt has it up top, guarded by Davidson. Right-hand side, Marshall Beard. Beard brings Thompson all the way out. Jalen Mall takes away from Thane and will rise up. They're going to get him on the technical for hanging on the rim there. I think that's the only way Jalen could try the slam dunk there, but they do get him on the technical.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. You love it. Jalen got up there again, 2 hands, rises up, and Hung on that rim just for, I guess, a fraction of a second too long. Again, letter of the law, probably not a terrible call.
No, I think it was the right call, despite what the fan base here thinks.
Yeah.
So
they're giving the official the business, but you know what? It's you're right. Letter of the law, they got to call that. They got to call that straight up. Now he's going to wave off the basket.
Free throw good by Merritt.
Yeah, waving off the basket, so they're not going to count the dunk by Jalen.
And second free throw missed off the back rim. Hamilton will take the ball out of bounds, though. And the official scorer wanting to make sure they waved off the basket. And they indeed have. They're going to call him over. Official scorer just wanting to make sure that he's got everything right. They've changed the scoreboard already to wave off the basket, but
The basket did not count because the player grabbed the rim before he laid it in.
they're saying Jalen grabbed the rim before the ball went through the basket. That's why they waved it off. Hamilton has it with 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Oh boy.
There's a steal by Maul. Let's see what he does with it this time. And he does not hang on the rim this time.
Hey, redemption. There you go. Get up over the rim there, Jalen.
The crowd goes crazy for that one, as you'd expect after what just happened. Cool. Thompson almost got a steal on that one. Jump shot no good. Saspenhausen's going out of bounds to the Braves.
Nice. Oh, here we go.
Here come some of the substitutions for Blackhawk. Jalen Maul, Luke Saspenhausen, Drake Thompson all coming out. And we got Jared Hofer, Devin Donaldson, and Michael Pulver into the ball game for the Braves. Again, Zerbach already into the ball game with Caleb First having that bloody nose here earlier. So the only starter left out there is Davidson. Zerbach, nice turnaround jump shot for two.
Yeah, it's pretty offense. It's simple offense, how you attack a zone again, and that soft belly right in the middle. Zerbach just turns and fires. That's an easy 8-footer for him.
Merritt gets it out to Cool. Now Thane. Merritt now right-hand side, guarded by Davidson. Looks like Jared Hofer is guarding Alex Thane out there. I'm not sure about that matchup there.
That's a tough one.
Alex Thane, they list him at 6'2". I'm not even sure about that. And he probably has given up a couple 100 pounds to Jared.
Pretty easy.
Inbounds underneath for Hamilton. Got Merritt guarded by Logan Garton, who just checked in for Frankie. Now we got all substitutions out there for Blackhawk. Cool gets it over to Beard. Beard dribbles out top. Gets it over to Merritt. Logan Garton overplayed there and got the foul. That's Garton's second. Going for the steal. Had the reach in, got a little bit too much of the arm. Under a minute to go here. 73-26 our score. Hamilton inbounds. Gets it to Beard in the backcourt. 50 seconds remaining. Beard is guarded by Hofer now. Now we got Coley into the ball game. Here's Merritt guarded by Garton. Merritt will shoot the long three-pointer. Doesn't unfortunately get anything, and it's out of bounds to Blackhawk.
Yeah,
They have rushed that shot just a bit.
Yeah, one of those situations where, they're just probably shooting a little quicker than he wants to, a little bit further out than he wants to as well, and good defense, good closeout there by Logan.
Pulver gets it over to Donaldson. Donaldson will shoot the three and hit it.
Yeah, Donaldson again setting his feet and confidently rising up.
18 seconds remaining as Hamilton brings the ball across court. 15 seconds to go now. Merritt goes all the way against Garton, does not get it. Big Jared Hofer with the rebound. 8 seconds to go. Michael Pulver tries to get it down low to Zerbach. Pulver fights to get it back, does not get it back. Coley's going to shoot the three as the buzzer. That shot would not have counted even if it went in. Your score after three, Blackhawk 76, Hamilton 26. We'll be right back on The Voice.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here at Blackhawk Christian along with Paul Suvar. I'm Brian Greenwald. Your fourth quarter score here, 76-26. Michael Pulver with the steal for Blackhawk. Goes all the way in. No, the basket will not count because Garton went up there to tip it in. I think Pulver was going to have his first points of the ball game there. So I think Garton went in for the tip in, and that's going to be goaltending, I got to believe. That's what they're talking about right now. I think they're talking about if it's goaltending, does he still get the free throw? I think that may be what they're discussing. They do score the basket. So I guess they're saying Garton did not touch it.
Okay.
Pulver gets the 2 points. Foul on the play.
Logan's looking a little guilty over there. So
I think Logan believes he touched it, but
he might have got a fingernail.
Pulver's telling him just go over there and keep quiet.
Play it cool. Play it cool. That's right.
Pulver hits the free throw. That foul was on Dustin Kuhl, his first of the night. Goodness. Here comes Hamilton. Nice backdoor cut by Kuhl. Shoots the short jumper, no good. There's Logan Garton with the rebound.
They've done that a handful of times here tonight where they've just a simple give and go. They pass to the wing and then the passer cuts to the basket, and they've had opportunities for easy 10-footers. Unfortunately, they haven't converted on many of those tonight, or they've haven't been able to handle the passes to make an attempt. But nice plays by Hamilton right there. Simple but effective.
Logan Garton tried to get it down to Zerbach on that one. Had a little too much on the pass. Hamilton has it here on the outside with Johnson. Now Coley gets it over to Beard. Here's Merritt on the outside. Merritt tried to pull up for the three. Coley gets it into the lane with a floater, no good. Jared Hofer pulls down the board for Blackhawk. Here comes Pulver. Pulver with the penetration out to Garton. Baseline three, no good. Jared Hofer there with the board.
Boy, you don't get an easier basket like that if you're Jared Hofer. It falls right into your lap and right to your strong side. Go up there and lay it in off the glass.
Dustin Kuhl now, guarded by Pulver. Beard over to Johnson. Johnson looking for help. Gets it out to Kuhl. Dustin Kuhl, he picked up that pivot foot. Traveling out of bounds to Blackhawk Christian. Harrison Beard, it's Jacob Petit into the ball game. Petit checks in for Merritt. Here comes Blackhawk Christian looking to extend on their lead. Hofer sets the screen. Logan Garton with the reverse, no good. He could have had his own rebound, but wasn't looking, and Donaldson couldn't quite corral it.
Yeah, I think Logan, he goes back and looks at the film. He's gonna be kicking himself. Even if you miss a shot, don't drop your head. Stay engaged with the play. You're absolutely right. That ball was coming right back to him, but he was already trying to head back the other direction.
Johnson picked the pocket there by Donaldson. Donaldson will pull up for the three. Off, no good. Zerbach fighting for the rebound. Garton fights for it, and Beard comes away with it. Donaldson, I think sometimes he's more comfortable with a three-pointer than he is a layup.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Here comes Devin. Looking for help, gets it out to Hofer. Hofer
shoots the
top of the key, three, no good. Garton with a nice board and gets the bucket.
You know what? Hofer's got that kind of range, though. I mean, You know, he can be the trail end of a secondary break and right at the top of the key right there. He's got that type of range.
Nice basket there by Logan Garton. Long three-pointer by Beard off the front rim, no good. Another rebound by Hofer. Hofer cleaning up the defensive rebounds down there in this fourth quarter. Culver will pull it out, and the foul comes there on Coley. That's Coley's second. Third of the night so far for Hamilton in the second half. Substitutions, Merritt back in, along with Thane. Johnson checks out for Hamilton, as does Kuhl. Blackhawk will trigger in, leading by 83-26 score here. Approaching 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Culver, nice penetration. Nice. Kyle Zerbach for two.
Beautiful right there again. The screen was set, but he almost turned away from it and dove right into the middle, the heart of that zone where it's just death. And you get the ball in the middle of it, there's got all kinds of options open for you.
Long three-pointer by Coley in and out, and Hofer with another rebound.
Yeah.
Here comes Donaldson, right-hand side. Gets to Hofer, wide open, shoots the three and buries it.
Yes, he does. Telling you.
Jared Hofer. That is his range. You talked about it. Man, Jared's got a nice stroke from three-point range.
And to have that type of size, I mean, you can shoot over so many opponents. If you're a 6'10", kind of stretch forward center at the high school level, I mean, that's an asset. It's a huge weapon to be able to kind of employ.
T checks out as Harrison Beard checks back in for the Marines. Nice play by Zerbach there as he tipped that ball out of bounds. The Marines stay with it. Coach Davidson's going to come down to his bench and get a few more guys into this ball game. Thane on the left-hand side.
Good.
Thane looks over to Merritt. Merritt tries to stay with it. Beard. I think that pass was about 98 miles per hour.
That was coming in hot.
Thane had it stolen by Donaldson. Donaldson looks for the trailer. It's Zerbach. Zerbach is tripped, though. Nothing meant there, of course. Accidental trip.
Yeah.
Zerbach will land at the free throw line. As we got 4 substitutions coming in here for Blackhawk Christian. Garton checks out. Donaldson checks out. Hofer checks out. And right now we're going to try to play with 6. No. Kyle Zerbach didn't realize he was coming out of the ball game there as well.
Nice.
So J.P. Lindsay, Ethan Jordan, Kyle Bleed, and Landon Jackway, the guys into the ball game for Blackhawk as Culver stays out there with them. Lindsay for 3 from the right-hand side, no good. Nice rebound by Bleed. Harrison Beard held him up there and gets the foul called. That's Beard's 4th.
Great opportunity here for the guys on the floor right now to get some meaningful minutes. You got 4 minutes left in a varsity game.
Culver shoots the 3 and hits it.
Nice shot right there. Simple out of bounds play. Culver's got that. He hasn't shot many threes this year, but he does have that type of range.
Thane bringing rain
there
with
now.
3.
Get on in there, ball. Yes, sir.
He has got one of the most rainbow shots that I've seen this season, but that's his second 3 of the night, so it is effective. Kyle Bleed from the baseline, no good. Blackhawk fights for it, and they'll stay here going off the Marines. Yeah, I didn't know Culver knew how to shoot the three-pointer. He has been open a few times this season. Obviously, he's looking more to distribute the ball, but that was a nice stroke on that 3 there.
Yeah, hesitant to shoot, but he's got it. It's in his bag. Just has to try and develop that confidence at the varsity level to be able to pull it up.
Coley 3's off, and Kyle Bleed is there with the rebound for Blackhawk. 3:19 remaining, 91-29 is our score. Landon Jackway, right-hand side. He gets it out to Culver. Culver looks over now to Kyle Bleed and down to Lindsay. Nice cut by Culver, baseline, no good. Fighting for it inside is Jordan, but Hamilton comes out with it.
Yeah, good ball movement there, good cuts on offense. Oh, yeah.
Palmy carrying the ball there by Merritt. As we got Johnson checking back in for Coley. Out of bounds, Blackhawk will have it. 91-29 is our score, just under 3 minutes remaining in the ball game.
The crowd is on edge. They're begging for the century mark to be breached.
Culver tried to get the penetration. Looked like that may have been a kick. Merritt I'm not sure what Merritt did there. Hopefully he's okay because it looked like something went out from under him.
Yeah.
Ethan Jordan, baseline jumper, no good. Harrison Beard comes out with it. Yeah, they got to call that timeout. Something happened down here on this end of Merritt. I hope he doesn't grab that Achilles down there.
Yeah, goodness. I don't know if his leg cramped up on him or...
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he hit a wet spot or what, but he is certainly down there right now. And we have a timeout on the court as the trainers come check on him. Coach Beard, Blackhawks trainer, is down there as well. Guys come to the bench. 91-29 is our score. 2.5 remaining here in the ball game. Obviously, Blackhawk, you know, they don't want to run up the score here, but as you mentioned, that crowd would love to see the century mark happen here.
They're all on edge, and they're begging for it, and they want to see the guys out on the floor, you know, play hard and do the best of their ability and see if they can't hop all over that 100 mark and pass it up. Good to see. Good to see Merritt up and about. He's able to make it back to the bench there. And yeah, trainer's looking at his lower leg right there. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Yeah, the way she's stretching that there, it looks like it may be. That's the best hope for him right now. There is just a cramp. So just at the most inopportune time, he looked like he was going to go up for one there.
He did, yeah.
Beard has it on the outside. Gets it over to Nick Johnson. Now left-hand side, Cool. Cool goes up with a three over Jordan. Kyle Bleed comes down with it for Blackhawk. 2:15 remaining in the ball game. J.P. Lindsay gets it corner. Ethan Jordan. Jordan drives baseline, gets it out to Pulver. Pulver drives baseline, tries to get it to Bleed. Ball's on the floor, and Hamilton comes out with it. Long pass ahead to Thane. Gets it out. Cool with the bank three.
There you go. Hey, they all count.
Dustin Cool gets into double figures with 10 points tonight. Jackway shoots the three from the right-hand side. Jackway into the scoring book, his first three of the night.
Yeah, Jackway and Pulver are similar type players. Good quickness, good ball handling ability. Scrappy on defense. Pulver's a little bit bigger than Jackway is.
Pulver with the steal. The layup is in. Pulver was a little out of control on that one, but got it to go anyway.
He took off about from the free throw line. A little bit further away than what he expected to be.
Michael Pulver with 8 points in this quarter. 96-32 is our score. 1:10 remaining. I don't know if the crowd's going to get their 100 because I don't know if the coach is really going to want them to shoot if they get the ball back down here. We'll have to see what happens. Kyle Bleed tried to come out with a steal. He does get the steal, and they're going to call the blocking foul there on Harrison Beard. And unfortunately, I think that's the young man's 5th foul tonight. A couple substitutions ready to come in for the Marines anyway. Yassine Douib comes into the ball game for Hamilton, number 1. He's a junior. Was reading on him, and an exchange student for Hamilton. So good to see him getting some time here tonight.
That is good.
Ethan Jordan drives in, gets it out to Pulver. Pulver looked for the pass, went up for the shot instead, and Douib gets knocked down by his own player, out of bounds. Looks like Blackhawk will keep it. Number 13, Top Kayeye Wong into the ball game. And number 21, Thomas Harms, he came in just a few minutes ago as well. 44, Jacob Petit back in for the Marines. Blackhawk will have it. They've got 47 seconds remaining, 96-32. Jackway with the penetration. Ethan Jordan on the baseline. Ethan Jordan with a nice move on the layup.
There he goes. Get your name in the book, Mr. Jordan.
Jordan gets a bucket. 33 seconds remaining, 98-32. Now the crowd is hungry. But the Marines have the ball. 25 seconds. There's a foul on the outside. Foul's against Pulver. Pulver's his first. 16th foul. So stay out of bounds. Hamilton will have the ball on the sideline.
I saw Coach down on the sidelines waving his team off. He's like, don't shoot. Don't shoot the ball. Get it? Just let the clock run out.
Don't give in to temptation. Now, Hamilton's coach, I don't know if he's saying the same thing, but they're holding the ball out there as well. 10 seconds. And they're going to probably keep this as the final score here. And they are. The crowd doesn't like it, but obviously this is okay here. Now he's going to shoot a shot at the end. And Coach doesn't look too happy about that, to be honest with you. Final score tonight, Blackhawk Christian 98, Hamilton 32. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on The Voice.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
You know that at L&S Alignment, they know auto repair from A to Z, but even this fact isn't enough to convince everyone of the superior service you'll receive. So just to let you know, they know their ABCs about auto repair, not only frontwards, but backwards. Don't believe us? Well, then here we go. Z.
Zoom or zip on in with your car, truck, or RV, domestic or foreign.
Y.
You get the best advice and service.
X.
Extremely knowledgeable about your vehicle.
W.
Water pumps.
V.
Vibration damper. Cars have those?
Told you, they've got all parts for all vehicles. U.
Universal joints.
T.
Thermostats.
S.
Suspension.
R.
Radiators.
Q.
Quick service.
P.
Pistons.
O.
Oil pumps.
N.
Nose panels.
Nose panels.
Zoom time.
M.
Mufflers.
L.
Linkage.
K.
Knee assembly.
J.
Jounce brackets.
Jounce brackets.
Hey, you asked.
I.
Ignitions.
H.
Hydraulic hoses.
G.
Gear assembly.
F.
Filters.
E.
Exhaust systems.
D.
Drive shafts.
C.
Carburetors.
B.
Batteries.
And A.
Air conditioning.
Frontwards or backwards, it's the same great service. L&S Alignment on Hartsville Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Welcome back to homecoming night here at Blackhawk Christian. The final score, Blackhawk Christian 98, Hamilton 32. Outscored the Marines 44-7 there in that second half. The starters didn't play in the fourth quarter, and the Blackhawk Christian subs came through. 27-6 there even in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Balanced scoring tonight for Blackhawk Christian. Just an overall, this is the kind of performance you wanted Blackhawk to have on a night like tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, start to finish, the Braves came out hot, 35 points in the first quarter, and really didn't let up all night long. Averaging 20 points a pop plus on the remaining second, third, and fourth quarter action, and really the Braves had their way. Inside, out. It didn't matter how they were getting their points. It all came easy for them. Even when they were missing shots from the outside, they had their bigs down low and being able to clean up and corral in offensive rebounds for easy putbacks as well. Give Hamilton credit. Plucky team. They're continuing to develop and grow their program. Came out with a lot of heart tonight. We wish young player Merritt well. He kind of went down with an injury there towards the end of the fourth quarter, and we hope that that's not too serious and he can recover back.
Yeah, Merritt scored 10 points tonight to lead Hamilton. Dustin Kuhl also scored 10 points for the Marines. Despite being outmanned, 8 3-pointers tonight for Hamilton. That's a good shooting performance there. Like we said, they rushed some of their shots.
Yep.
Some of their shots, they were taking farther away just because of the length of Blackhawk Christian. When you're outside and you see Frankie Davidson coming after you with his 6'6" frame, you're going to hit it. You're going to shoot a little quicker.
Yeah.
You're going to shoot a little farther away just to try to get the shot off.
Yeah, absolutely. And give them credit. They continue to fight. They continue to battle all the way to the very end there. Unfortunately for Hamilton tonight, just kind of ran into a buzzsaw right there. Getting up 98 and only scoring 32. That's a lopsided victory for the good guys tonight.
So Blackhawk Christian, very balanced scoring as you might expect. 3 guys with 17 points tonight to lead the way. Jalen Mall, Caleb First, and Frankie Davidson. Frankie's all came in the first half. 12 points tonight for Drake Thompson. All but 2 of those came in the first half as well, as obviously the starters played a much more diminished role as the second half came in there. Other scoring there, Michael Pulver, 8 points in the fourth quarter alone. He probably wanted to get double figures. They did allow that basket, actually, even though we're pretty sure Logan Garten probably touched that one, but that's all right. Pulver will take it. 8 points tonight. Good job tonight from Michael Pulver. 6 points for Kyle Zerbach, 5 points tonight for Jared Hofer, including a 3, 5 points tonight for Luke Saspenhausen, 3 points for Devin Donaldson and Logan Garton, as well as Landon Jackway with a late 3 there, and 2 points tonight for Ethan Jordan. So a lot of guys getting on the board tonight for Blackhawk Christian. Always a good thing as we go late into the season here.
Absolutely, yeah. Good, meaningful minutes for them, and they're all meaningful minutes. When you're playing at the varsity level and you're working hard on a day-in, day-out basis in practice, when your number's called and the bell is rung, you get your opportunity to play. You go out there and you play as hard as you can with as much intensity as you can bring to the table, and I'm sure Coach Davison loved the effort from his team tonight.
For Hamilton, we mentioned it, Dustin Kuhl and Bailey Merritt leading the way with 10 points each for the Marines. 6 points each tonight for Alex Stain on a couple threes, and Griffin Coley with a couple threes. That was all the scoring. Only 4 guys scoring tonight there for Hamilton. Hamilton falls to 2-19 on the season, and they wrap up their season next Friday night against Prairie Heights before they go into sectional action. Again, Hamilton will host the sectional. That includes Blackhawk Christian along with Lakewood Park and a host of others. We find out that draw tomorrow. That draw is tomorrow afternoon, I believe live on the IHSAA's website. So feel free to go there and check that out. Obviously next week we'll be able to talk more about sectional matchups as we come back here for senior night. Blackhawk Christian goes to 19-2 on the season. They've got 2 games remaining. Yep. Monday night they travel to Northrop to play the Bruins. I believe that's Northrop's senior night, so obviously Northrop will be up on a high that night. A little bit down this year as far as their record goes, but always a tough matchup with the Bruins and Jalen Mall going up against his former teammates there. A lot of his classmates, graduating this year for Northrop. And then we wrap things up next, I believe it's Thursday night. We have senior night here at Blackhawk Christian. If you thought tonight's court ceremony took a long time, we've got 9 seniors on this basketball team, plus I believe a cheerleader that's a senior. And in addition, Smith Academy, the opponent that night, we're celebrating their senior night here on Thursday night as well. So that'll be a special treat. Smith Academy, this is their first year playing regulation basketball. I mean, they played the exhibition games up till this, but they're finally eligible for postseason action this year. They're in our sectional, and that'll be a good look as we wrap up the season next Thursday against Smith Academy. A couple really good players on that team.
Absolutely, yeah, it should be neat. We're looking forward to hosting them as well. We get to fire up the broadcast one more time this year and close out the season, and hopefully we'll end on a high note as well. We love the way that the Braves have played thus far up to this point in this season. We're getting geared up for the playoffs now.
As we mentioned, homecoming night, and be honest with you, I wish we could show you what's coming up here on the court because each class gets a chance to do lip sync, just basically a variety show coming up here by these high school students. Very talented high school students here at Blackhawk Christian. They put on a really good show. Paul and I usually hang around and watch some of this here tonight. But, of course, we have to wrap up because this is a basketball broadcast. We'll give the fans here the experience of homecoming. So we'll wrap things up here tonight. Again, Blackhawk in action Monday night. We're back with you next Thursday night against Smith Academy. So for Paul, I'm Brian. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. And we'll say goodnight from The Voice.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.